Usually the first step to every one of my eyeshadow looks is starting off with an eyeshadow primer, and this is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I really like this one. It's kind of like a flesh toned shade, and it really helps to make the eyeshadows last longer. It gives them something to stick to, but not only that, but it's covering up my little veins. And it's really helping to even up my skin tone on my eyelid. And even though we're going to be covering everything up with eyeshadows, it still helps to have a nice solid base. Next, I'm going to use this pearly white shade by MAC, and it's called Shroom, and this is just going to go onto my brow bone. I'm going to use this as a brow bone highlight, and I'm also going to use it as a base for my eyelid. So I have that color on my lids. Now I'm going to go in with Soft Brown by MAC, and I'm going to use this 217 brush in my crease. And I'm not going to be too precise with this. I'm just going to wipe it back and forth into my crease. I feel like I need to blend that just a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with a fluffier blending brush and just kind of go back and forth quite a bit. Now I'm going in with Red Brick, and that's this shade right here by MAC, and I'm going to place that into the crease and outer V. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to press it into the color, and to get that kind of like rounded outer V shape, I'm going to just take some of the color and press it right here. Bring it in a little. And that should be good for the outer V portion. I do want it to be a little bit more rounded. And then after that, I'm just going to go in with this kind of like pointed blending brush, and I'm just going to put more of the eyeshadow onto the brush and kind of go into the outer V and follow that shape. Oh, with a brush that's a little bit more defined and smaller, I'm going to go in with a shimmery dark brown shade, and there is no name for it, or is there? It comes in a Coastal Scents package. Yep, it's called Cherry Chocolate, and this is what the shade looks like. So it's just this shimmery reddish brown shade, and I'm just going to pick some of that up with this brush. I have to tap off the excess because I got too much on there, and I'm just going to kind of follow the shape of what I did with the red, but make it more defined. I'm just going to go ahead and do that on the other side, and then I will blend out. Now going back in with that 217, I'm just going to blend everything out just a little bit more, focusing and just staying in that outer corner. During my whole blending process, I feel like I lost some of that white shade that I had on my inner corner of my eyelid, so I'm just going to pick some of it up on my finger because sometimes it just works better that way, better than a brush. I feel like sometimes with the finger too, it packs on more color. And I really wanted that white to stand out, so that's why I'm putting it back. Okay, so that was a little messy. I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges with this bigger, fluffy blending brush. Alright, so I think I like how this is looking so far. I definitely need to add some eyeliner and my false lashes, and then I'll go into the bottom lash line. So for my eyeliner, I want to go in with this. I'm trying to find what I'm doing here. I'm going to be using this Kat Von D, what is it called? Ink liner, and it's in Trooper. I don't really know. It's just, it looks like this. I think there's two different ones now. There used to be just one of these, but it's this one. I don't know. I'm also going to be using this Stila black eyeliner. I love Stila liners. In fact, earlier today I had a different eyeshadow look. I actually had yellow liner on the top and like a mint color on the bottom, and that's on my Instagram if you want to see how that came out. I thought it was pretty cool, but for this evening I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to start with this black liner, and I'm just going to like kind of messily make a line on my top lash line. And this is going to be a winged out liner look, so before the liner completely dries up on me, I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques, what is it called? Accent brush. I don't know. It's just this little smudge brush. I call it a smudge brush. And I'm just going to move that liner around just to kind of smudge it in. And now that I basically have my line, it's kind of diffused and smoky, I'm going to go in with this, that's the wrong one. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D liner, and I'm just going to give it more precision. I'm going to go in and fill in that lash gap by just kind of like pressing it close to my lashes. And it really helps to get that line really nice in the inner corner, which is something that I always struggle with. Unfortunately, this isn't really something I'd be able to use on clients because I just use it for myself because there's no way to do this in a sterile way, I guess you could say. Liner is always something that takes me quite a while to do. That's why I kind of did some of it off camera, but I always find that one eye always comes out like so much better than the other eye. And today it's this one. So I think that's good for the top line. It is a very thick winged out line today, and that's what I wanted to do. And now I'm going to go in with my lashes, and these are the, what are these called? I know there are Dell. Let me find out the number for you because these are amazing. Almost forgot about mascara. But anyways, I tried to look for the number on those lashes, and I'm so sorry. I can't figure out what the number is because I guess I threw away that part of the packaging that came with the numbers, but I'll show you what they look like. I'll like get all up in there, so in case you like them. Actually, I took a picture of them and it's on my Instagram, so I'll find out for you. Normally I would curl my lashes and put on mascara, and then after that apply the lashes. I didn't do the curling this time because it's kind of towards the end of the day, but not only that, I did curl and do mascara earlier, so I still kind of have like some stuff left on them. And I have a little bit of curl going on. I'm putting on lashes anyways, it really doesn't matter. So yeah, now I'm just going to pop these bad boys on, and this is what they look like. These are my absolute favorite. They're kind of like MAC number 7s, but I feel like these are a little bit better because they're fuller. Like whereas the MAC number 7s, they're just kind of like pointy. Like they have like pointy lashes. Like these have, they're pointy, but at the same time there's like other little, they're more wispy. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love them. I do have the MAC number 7s, but I feel like I'm not really reaching for them because I have these, and I just bought more, so I'm probably not going to be able to use the MAC number 7s for a while, but at least I'll have them for a good long time. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to just let these kind of dry a little bit longer, get tacky, so that way it'll go on easier for me. Hopefully I waited long enough. It's kind of funny that like I always wear neutral eyeshadow looks, and then the one day, like earlier today, that I was actually like feeling adventurous and I went with like yellow eyeliner, I couldn't even stand it. I had to like wash it off and put on something neutral. That's so crazy. But yeah, oh my god, I just couldn't go the whole day with having like crazy eyeshadow on. I couldn't deal with it. Ah, you're gonna get the glue in my real lashes. It's the worst. Me. See, that's because I didn't wait long enough for the glue to get tacky. I actually didn't record the next portion of this, but I took this NYC liquid eyeliner and I went on top of the lash band with it a little bit to cover up any glue, because even though it says it dries clear, I can always still kind of see it, and I like to cover that up, so that's what I went and did. So I already have my face makeup done because of earlier today, but like in the process of putting on mascara and stuff, I did get a little bit of fallout and some stuff, so I'm just gonna like try to sweep that away. And I might need to touch up my concealer just a tad bit. And for concealer, like every time, not just like 9 out of 10, every single time I use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, because in my earlier days of making YouTube videos, I was always on a mission to find like the perfect concealer, and I could never find it. And then like I've always heard people say like, you should try the MAC Pro Longwear, and I was like, no, I don't live near MAC, like I just don't use MAC products. But then I tried it. I ordered it online, and since then, once you go MAC, you never go back. I don't know, that's a lie, but yeah, I just don't know what I would do without it. It's a great concealer, and I don't really have easy access to LA Girl, which I heard is a dupe for it. But if you think about it, the $19 or so that you spend on this concealer, like you could spend on 3 like crappy concealers. So I don't know, or maybe even 2, because drugstore sometimes is expensive. Hey, hey, hey. So for my lower lash line, I'm actually just going to use that cherry chocolate color that I showed you earlier, that I kind of used in the outer V and the crease area, and I'm just going to use the trusty Q-tip. The reason why I don't put mascara on the bottom lashes is because I have like none, and I know that if I were to put mascara on it, maybe it would be an improvement, but like I know it's the way my eyes are shaped and stuff. I don't have a lot of lower lashes, and when I do put mascara on the 3 hairs that are down there, it gets all over my face, and it's just not worth it at that point. So if you have any suggestions for me, then I'd be happy to hear it, but it doesn't matter. If it's like $1,000 mascara, I can almost guarantee it's going to happen. So if you do have any tips for me with that, please let me know. So I'm going about half again, as I always do. And for that inner portion, I'm just going to go back in with Shroom. My brush has a little bit of leftover blush on it from earlier, so I'm just going to kind of touch up right here a little bit, only because I did go over with extra concealer, so I just want to touch up any blush that I took off or went over with the concealer, you know what I mean. Anyways, I need to stop saying that. I'm sorry. But I'm finished with this eyeshadow look. This is how it came out. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this and maybe even learned something. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.